Welcome back to the Mandalay Bay. I'm Jerry Forsyth, and I'm so pleased to be joined in the booth by Rodney Morris, BCA Hall of Fame player, inducted into the Hall of Fame in 2016. Welcome, Rodney.
Thank you, thank you. This is awesome.
This is a battle of the young guns, age 20 against age 24.
Yeah, well, that's why you brought me in here, because, you know, we're all same age and you know, just as young and good looking.
That's it.
Come on. Oh, that's huge.
Yeah, Tyler gets the lag. And when you're playing alternating breaks in a short race format, that lag is important.
Well, especially when the corner ball is going in on the break and people are starting to dial that ball in. And so this is going to be huge. Now I got to, figure Styer is the favorite here right now going into this, break, first game.
What's been huge so far on the break, they're all doing a good job of squatting the cue ball in the middle of the table, but then sometimes it gets kicked into crazy positions by a ball spinning around the table.
Yeah, I was just talking about that with a friend of mine earlier out there on the floor. And if you cut the break too much, like this side, he's breaking from the left side. If he cuts it too much to the left, the one hits the long rail short and ends up on the short rail and back.
Yeah.
So it's important to hit it square or cross it even. See how he cut that ball there? And now the one was going short. Yeah, so that's you don't want to cut the break, but he got away with it there, so that's cool.
It's got an easy combination coming up. Here's another look at the break so you can see how this table forms up. That 1-3 is pretty juicy.
Yeah. He's going to have to hit this a little firm to try and get position on the one if it hangs, or because if you make, the 2 and the 4 is going to be blocking the shot if he just rolls it in.
Yeah, he could make both balls on this shot and just play shape on the 2.
Yeah, that'd be ideal. That's exactly what he tried to do. Perfect. This kid shoots so straight. I remember a few years ago, I was playing a tournament, 10-ball tournament, and after the tournament, he told me, he said, I can help you with your break. If you pay me a little. I was like, thank you, buddy.
Yeah.
So I knew he was like ready. He was ready to start.
None of these young guns lack in confidence.
No, none at all.
Well, he's got a good shot on the 2, but the 4 ball is the pink that's next to the 9 ball down on the foot spot, and that's a little bit tricky.
Yeah, he's cutting this thin, so he wants to make sure he's got the right angle to get back up for the 5. See right here? See, you could lose the cue ball when you're hitting it so thin. Oh, baby. So that's what he was staring at earlier. Yep. That was a tricky little, it was a touch shot,
I don't think he can even feather that ball.
He's looking at it like he could, yeah.
Yeah. Referee will be watching the 9 ball. If the 9 ball moves at all, it'll be a foul. Wow.
Yeah, that looks close.
That's
really
ugly.
Close. Well, if he thins it this way, he's got to bring it back up table the cue ball or use that 7 as a blocker, but it might be tough. Might be too hard. That was too tough. He might have got it, though. Great shot, great touch.
You might have hidden him from the corner.
Yeah.
Ekent Kaçi, much more mature than his age 20, would indicate.
I was telling my buddy the other day, I said, this kid right here looks like he's like LeBron. When LeBron came into the league, he was 18, but everybody thought he was like 34.
Yeah.
He's like, and then he plays like it, too.
Boy, that's a pretty shot. That's taking away a lot of opportunities.
Yeah, ideally you want to go 2 rails and hit under the ball here. The 4 ball, send that back up table. But there's a little bit of space, so it's kind of tricky.
Yeah, it's tough.
Yeah. Great shot.
Wow, he did it.
Woo! Perfect. Little hard. But, yeah, this is still a tough shot off the back rail.
Yeah, this is Long way away to that pocket. Wow. That's a precise shot.
Look at that focus on his face. He's dialed in.
Oh, yeah.
Extension.
It's hard to do out here at Mosconi Cup. People don't understand how much pressure and, every little, audience word that they can hear. They kind of, get distracted, and they got to get back in, focus what they're doing. It's tough.
Well, you would know. You've played in a lot of these.
Yeah, but my motto is no brains, no headaches. So I never got distracted. Look at that shot. Wow.
Right in the jaws. Whoa.
Wow. Yeah, there's nothing you can do about that. When the guys are rolling balls in like that, forget it.
Shot making is just not a problem for any of these
No,
boys.
these guys are straight shooters, man. It's like that baseball, right, thing. We said, great hitting will beat great pitching all day long. But it's like these guys they shoot so good. It doesn't matter where you put them.
Well, Eklent Kaçi is about to deposit our first 9-ball and take first blood in this match. He leads our race to 5, 1-0, but he broke Tyler's serve, and that could be big because now Eklent Kaçi comes to the table with the break.
Yeah, and I'd like to mention one thing. His country, Albania, just had some earthquakes.
Oh.
And so I saw a post of his on Facebook, and we're going to send our thoughts and prayers out to all his friends and family back home over there.
Best of luck.
Yeah, I know it's on his mind. So he's probably playing this match, with that on his mind. So it's even more incredible.
All these guys do such a good job of living inside the rails.
Yeah,
and you have to here.
That's right. I remember Johnny and Earl used to, every time they always come on the side and want to talk to me when I'm in there.
Yeah.
And then I was like, after the matches, I said, don't talk to me, guys, because I need to focus on what's going on in here. I just need to, get in my zone or whatever. But yeah, so.
It's hard to lock that crowd noise out.
Yeah. That's the key, the distractions, when people are talking and cheering for you and they mention your name, or when they shoot, talk when you're down on the shot. It's like they're trying to pull you away from what you're trying to do, your business.
Yeah, it's strange how you can hear your name from across the room.
It could be, yeah. The softest whisper, and you're like, who said that?
Who's talking about me?
Okay, let's see the break. Because if you cut the break too much and the cue ball floats towards that rail closest to you there, that long rail, the one comes short and ends up on the short rail where the Simonis cloth logo is. But let's see what happens. That was good. See how he crossed it?
Yes.
Yeah. Now it changes the path of the one, and then you get a better shot. He did get kissed, though. The one did get kissed by a ball right there. And
yeah.
Eight balls. And the 7 smacked it.
Yep. 8 kissed the cue ball and the 1.
Yeah, so you can believe when these guys are watching the breaks, or the coaches or whatever, they're telling them, hey, don't cut it so much, play the cue ball here, or don't cross it if anything. They're having that conversations right now.
Well, this is a bit of a tester into the side pocket.
I'd be surprised if he shoots at this. Very surprised.
Well, all he's got to do is let the cue ball float back out to middle table. If he misses it, he wants to miss long. Oh, he did your job. He played safe all the way.
Yeah, he listens to his elders.
Does he?
Yeah, that was the right shot, the high percentage. Especially on your break, you don't want to do nothing goofy and give the your break up.
Yeah. Yeah, it's all about staying in control of the table.
That's right. Oh.
Well, that's why you play a safety.
Yeah.
Our referee, Ken Schumann, will give ball in hand to Mr. Kaci.
Yeah, it always alleviates a lot of the pressure when your first shot is ball in hand, right?
Yeah. Although more than once I've actually seen ball in hand missed in the Mosconi Cup because they're trying too hard a shot to get shape.
Yeah.
That's not going to happen here, though. Well, no clusters to break up, nothing sitting on the rail, no balls blocked from pockets. Things are looking good for Mr. Kaci.
Yeah, the way the 7 ball is laying, you know, he can always shoot the ball, the 4 in the side, but because the 7's over there, he might elect to shoot this in the corner. Looks like he's going to play it for the side. 2 rails, come on.
Yeah.
It's past the 7. Yeah. Shot. It must have been natural. But you can end up with a weird angle if you do that, because he looks like he might be a little bit on the wrong side of the ball here.
Is he going to have to go 3 rails to come out on the other side of that 6?
Maybe 2 rails. Yeah, that's what he's debating now. Hit it with like stun with just a touch of left English. Just like that. Come back up, yeah.
Pretty.
Good shot. A little hard. Now the 9's in the way. He's got to draw it with bottom left. Good shot.
Great speed control on that cue ball.
Yeah, just stop it here and take the cut on the 8.
Which do you prefer to do here? Draw the cue ball back or go forward 3 rails?
No, you got to go back because on the brand new cloth, the English is not going to grab.
Oh, you're right.
So you got to just pull it back. Watch it. See how the English doesn't bite, how he came close to that. He was trying to hit the diamond. So
that was a little too close for comfort.
Yeah. The cloth is slick out here. It makes it difficult because we're not used to playing on that every day, you know. Nice out.
Nevertheless, Eklent Kaçi now leads our race 2-0. From 1,200 to 1,700, I'm not sure. Wow. I know it's standing room only because there are people standing in the back of the arena.
Yeah, this is awesome. Yeah, he crossed it a little, and the cue ball kind of floated through the rail. Let's see if he follows Kaci on the hitting it more full. cut it again too much.
Yeah, the cue ball was.
Oh, he made it. Nice. That was good.
Cue ball was headed for the back of the rack, but it got kicked back out into a solid position. The 2-ball, however.
Yeah, but you can see how he's cutting the ball to the left too much, the one.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's not the formula for this, from what I've seen.
Yeah.
Oh, it kissed in, that's all.
I don't know if he's got enough of this 2-ball to be able to bank it.
I think the right shot is to go 3 rails with the cue ball, get behind the 4 down here.
Yeah, get behind
the 4, 4-7 or whatever.
Right. You got a lot of blockers down here on the bottom left side of the table.
Good shot. Great shot. Oh, baby.
Don't leak. It leaked.
Yeah. Yeah, he's just looking and see what kind of safety he wants to leave. A lot of times, if you can't hook the guy, you want to just leave distance, like he did. So,
Yeah.
So he could be just crossing this 2-ball, or he could thin it and try to leave that. Yep, cross it. He put it inside. What a shot here. He might get lucky, huh? Oh, he left him.
He left him.
Yeah.
Tyler's got a side pocket open for this one. And Styer needs to charge right now. Take this rack.
Yeah, this is the opportunities you have to capitalize on.
Got to make that cue ball move 17 feet, though, to get position on the 3.
Does it go by the 6?
I think so. I hope so,
Yeah.
for his sake.
Yeah. Yeah, if it does, that's the pocket he's got to play for.
Boy, he does have focus.
Oh, what a shot. Wow. Great shot.
That was strong.
That's nothing but confidence right there.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Yeah. Trust your arm.
Yeah.
Amazing how that ball was killed off the second rail.
A lot of people won't appreciate how great that shot was in that
Yeah.
situation, down
Yeah.
2-0.
Yeah.
It's another good shot. See how he left himself the angle, but
Yeah.
he's not jacked up on the 8-ball?
Yeah.
So that's a guarantee he factored that in.
The kid can play.
Oh, yeah.
Needs to go around 2 rails, come out to the center of the table.
Good shot. He got such a nice stroke.
Yeah. He'll be playing, excuse me, the purple 5-ball, and he's got to go all the way back down table to reach that green 6, up table rather.
Plays great for an 8-year-old kid, too. How old is he? He looks like he's so young.
He does look young. 24.
Wow.
24 and on top of the world.
This is that shot, too. You can go forward or backwards, but you're going to go backwards because it's not going to, the English won't bite.
Yeah.
That's why he chose to go back.
Whoa, ball.
Here again, you're going to see these guys. If the rails, had some bite to them, they would go inside English and come 3 rails and out. But
Yeah.
because it's not going to bite, they don't want to take a chance. So they're just going to go back across, back and forth. Well,
He would rather not be straight in, but I think he can make this work.
Yeah. Yeah, it's kind of shots like this. You just want to get the cue ball about the same distance it's from the 9 now.
Yeah.
You know, really, you're not really concerned getting perfect angle as long as you just get kind of close to the ball. Ooh, wow. Unless you hit it like that, then you just get perfect.
Good. No. He put a little
too
G-whiz
good
on that ball.
Yeah, hit that too good. Yeah.
That'll loosen your arm up.
Wow. He's making some quality strokes in a situation when he's down 2-0, you know, like a game that he needs to win.
Mm-hmm.
So that's a great sign. Nice out.
Indeed. And wow, Tyler Styer now takes his first mark on the board. Trails 1-2 in our race to 5. Well, we've been watching some great pool here, and there's a lot more to come. Stay with us. We'll be back in just a moment. There's more to the Mosconi Cup than just pool. The fans here get involved. We have costume contest every day. Best dressed, if you call that best dressed, gets to win $250. We have a dance contest between racks. So there's a lot going on here. The players and the fans are both heavily involved in this year's Mosconi Cup, and the fans are having a ball. Here you see the lineup for the day. Joshua Filler won the first match. And right now, Eklent Kaçi leads Tyler Styer 2-1 in a race to 5, and Eklent is at the table ready to break. Crucial rack, this one. Kaci could wind up with a 3-1 lead, or we could be tied at 2. And I don't see any place for that one ball to go, so safety?
Safety for sure, because the 2-ball blocked the bank. Otherwise, he'd shoot at that bank.
Yeah.
So it's so you see where the cue ball ends up. You know, the one ends up in a good spot, but the cue ball end up below. So that's a bad roll, you know, we would be saying right now, like the cue ball got kissed back there because he would have had a shot from anywhere up here.
Yeah.
It's a tricky shot here because you want to hit it full and come behind the 9 ball in between that path of those balls there. But if you hit it too hard, you lose the 1 ball. So that's what he's looking at now.
He's just not quite feeling it yet, but he will. Got plenty of time.
He elected to hit it fuller and go 2 rails and get behind those other balls. That's a good shot. See, he didn't take a chance on losing that ball, that 1 ball on the cue ball.
And I think now Tyler wants to go 2 rails and hit behind this 1, send it up table and leave the cue ball down there. Do you see a better option?
Yeah, he's got to go around towards the 2 ball. 2 rails, yep. It's a tricky shot because of the space of the 1 ball. He can go catch it perfect, and it scratches sometimes in the corner. So that's why he might go the other way. Or he might even try to masse this ball.
He's jumping.
Is he jumping?
That's a long jump.
Woo. He's got to jump over both balls. I didn't think that was an option, but.
Well, that ball could be hopping down the table.
You called it. It was hopping.
Well,
he left him a little tricky.
Yeah, it's a tester. Here we go. Airborne.
Wow.
And not a bad roll. Could have been a lot worse than that.
I'll take a second to let everyone know that this Rasson table is up for auction later. So if you guys want to inquire about that.
Proceeds go to the Billiard Educational Foundation.
Yes, sir.
Which promotes scholarships for young pool players.
Yeah, and then you got like 4-year-olds that never miss a ball right now.
I know. It's disgusting, isn't it? Paper thin. Ooh, scratch. Oh, no, he stayed up. But did the corner of the pocket hook him from the 2-ball?
Tough shot.
Boy, that looked like it was in the pocket. And he can see the 2, so.
I think he might elect to put that cue ball back behind that group of balls again.
May well.
Yeah, he's looking at it. I mean, he can really stick them here, too. Well, actually, he got a shot to make it.
Yeah, he's got a shot.
Yeah.
He could actually play a 2-way if he wanted.
Yeah.
Wow. Oh, wow. I didn't expect that.
Wow. He's shooting.
I didn't know they played bank pool in Albania. Wow. Beautiful.
Smoked it in like it was a hanger.
Look at that. He played position for that tiny little window.
Yeah, he looks dialed in here.
He sure does. Cue ball on a string. Clearing this will put Tyler Styer in a must-win situation. He can't afford to let anything else go by.
I think Tyler's on break, though, next one. He's breaking, right?
Yeah. Eklent Kaci leads our match now 3-1. Tyler Steyer's got to stand up and make a statement right here. And he knows it, and he's ready. Square-jawed, focused young man.
Oh, yeah. His eyes ain't leaving the table.
He's a little bit mad at that table right now. But he's out for revenge.
So if you guys want to inquire about the Rasson table, go Rasson Billiards USA on Facebook. And there's a link there. You can go ahead and bid on it and stuff. So support the Billiard Education Foundation and the youngsters.
Yeah, it's a great cause, a beautiful table. Wouldn't that look nice in your home? And I believe they're going to have the players sign that table as well.
Yeah.
And we'd like to thank Rasson for their generosity. Hey, we got them dancing in the aisles.
I'll give a shout out to all my boys in London, all my fans, the European fans that I love. Kevin Moyles, my man. Wish you guys were here. You guys aren't here.
Yeah.
I know you guys are all somebody's house right now watching in the UK.
Yep. Big shot.
Yeah, this is massive. Let's see if he cuts it too much again.
Yep.
Yeah. It's not bad, though. He drew it, so the one changed path. He should get a nice shot here, side pocket.
Yeah, he got a fortunate rub on that one ball to wind up, on that cue ball to wind up where it did.
Yep.
There's the rub.
I like that break. He drew it a little. Even though he cut it, he drew it, and it changed the path of the one ball, so that was good.
Mm-hmm.
Shoot it in the side. He could go 3 rails and come around. He's looking at where he wants to hit on that 3rd rail there. Come back 4 rails, actually. That'll be a nice shot. From what he shot in that 2 ball, this shot is probably what he's looking to do. go 4 rails and come back up. Shot. Did it good too. Little straight.
Yeah, he doesn't have the angle he needs to get on that 3, does he?
Two might be dead off the 9, so he could probably do something like that and go off the rail.
Ooh.
He's got options. We know one thing, he needs to get out here, otherwise it's curtains.
At least get in great position for a safety off the 3. That 3 may go in the side. Well, he's not going to try that, is he?
Not enough English, yeah, tricky. I would not be surprised if he tries to make the 9 ball here. In fact, that would probably be the best shot to win the game.
But can he get to the 3 ball without jumping? He may have to hop the edge of that 8. I can't really tell from where I am.
Oh, you can see it. You can.
Okay.
Especially with them young eyes, they can see anything.
I know.
Stuff that's not even there, they see. I think he's going to make it.
Oh! And now he's left the 9 ball in the pocket with a possible 3-9 combo for Kaci.
Yeah. Man.
That was close.
It's tough on there. Now he's not focused, he's just hot.
Yeah.
He knows that was a massive game here. Let's see. Oh, he's going for the billiard as well.
Yeah, he's going to carry him that 9 ball in. Eklent Kaçi just sank a big 9 ball. He is now on the hill. Tyler Styer.
So it's kind of like he just wanted to keep it close and to the end and have the first shot at winning, but he dug himself a big hole here. Let's see what happens.
Well, he had some help with that shovel. Kaci was handling most of the work.
Yeah, exactly. You guys shoot so straight, man. It's unbelievable.
Gosh, that wing ball goes every time.
Yeah.
For those of you new to the game, the wing ball is the ball on the outside of the row of 3. Ball beside the 9 ball.
Shot straight in.
It used to be when we weren't racking the ball so tight that you had to really slam the balls to get that wing ball to go, but now it's almost automatic.
Yeah. Well, with the one on the spot, yeah, it does. The years that we played on, it was one on the spot, and we were doing the same thing. It was like whoever blinked first lost. So
it seemed like the wing ball was always going toward the corner, and the one ball was always going toward the side.
Yep.
One or the 2 of them would go.
Yep. Hit it as thin as you can and get the cue ball back up table here. Oh, he went for that. No? Oh, he's using that wall there. That's a good shot.
Golly.
The degree of difficulty in that shot was pretty tough.
That was
Maximum
huge.
English. And
Yeah.
That's confidence right there.
Golly, where does he try to send that cue ball?
2 rails around the 6, looks like. And
No, I mean after he hits the 1.
oh, yeah, he's trying to leave distance. So back up this side. You want to catch the top side of it if you can. And use that wall, the ball's there. Of course, I've seen some guys hit this 2 rails soft and use the 9 there, like just barely get the 1 to the rail. But he might even try to hit 1 rail, looks like. I don't know what he's trying to do here. No, that's the shot. Oh, hit
that
the
was
bottom.
a foul.
I don't think he even thought it was going to come close to that.
I don't think he did either. Well, Kaci's on the hill with ball in hand. Not a good recipe for the Americans.
No.
Oh, Rodney, they're all laid out in a line for him.
Yeah, I just have to get this angle here, and now he's good. Float over to the side, and he's good. Yeah.
You used to practice this as a drill. Oh, I didn't
Yeah.
mean to insult you there by insinuating that you practiced.
No, no. Practice? You're talking about practice?
20 years ago, I asked Johnny Archer how much time he spent practicing. He said, practicing? I'm always playing.
Yeah.
When do I have time to practice?
Yeah, Johnny always used to laugh at me at tournaments years ago, and it was like, he said, let's go eat, let's go golf. I was like, Johnny, I got to hit balls. He said, you've been here for an hour. I said, Johnny, I'm going to practice for about 7-8 hours here. He's like, okay, I'm done.
Yeah, I'm out of here.
Oh, he's playing for the combo.
Really? That's a surprise. Wow.
It must go by. We can't see. It must go by. That does not look like
That-
it goes by
no.
from here. I guess it does, though.
Did he mishit that ball?
No, I think it goes. It just.
If that goes in the side pocket, I'm going to be the most surprised man in the world.
Settle down. Thank you.
Color me surprised.
Wow. Wow.
And he got there for shape.
Yeah, I guess we could say he's confident on this match here because put on a clinic.
This good, and he's got 20 wonderful years ahead of him where he will get better.
Yeah.
Of course, by the time he gets through those 20 years, that 3-year-old kid that Rodney was talking about will be up here giving him all the heck he can take.
Teaching him on his work, helping him with his break and shot making.
Yeah, yeah. Well, that should do it.
Wow, he made this match look routine. Like,
Yes, he did.
wow.
The hero of the moment, Eklent Kaçi, wins the match 5-1 and puts Europe out to a 5-3 lead in our race to 11. That was a big match